It would help if I unmuted my microphone. It would help if I unmuted my microphone. That's just going to keep it. Stop. I think you can hear my dryer, so just a moment. I'm just going to go shut the door. Back in a moment. And I am back, baby. Back and ready to rock. So let's get this bad boy shared. Right, as it's shared, let's get the chat loaded up. Come on, chat. Load up. Load up. And it's loaded up now, so. Right, let's get to the crafting of the roads. I have had very little sleep since last night. I've been awake since 3 AM. It is now 5:30 PM. These glasses are filthy, goddamn. Yep, there's me without my glasses. Continue. Communicado. Let's get these glasses cleaned. Continue. So I got a message this afternoon, someone that must have watched last night's stream, because I was going through all the vehicles I want to buy, and they told me some of the vehicles I was thinking of buying are not really worth buying. So they recommended some certain ones, and there's one that they recommended that's basically a mobile sand quarry, which I'm going to look into it and see how much that is, if I've got it available. Let's move that away from the microphone while I clean it. Perfect. Clean the other lens now. Almost perfect. That'll do. Oh. I remember now, we set up the things getting in the bridge, so before we do anything I want to have a look at the shop. So garage, shop, what would it come under? Moving, cargo, roadworks maybe? It's got big things that come out the side. They sent me a link and I looked at a picture of it. Special equipment probably. Well, I sent me a YouTube video and I paused it and looked at the picture of it. Okay, so it wouldn't come under logging, would it? Cargo possibly? Where? Is that it maybe, or this? Anyway, what are we doing in the game? What are we doing? Oh, that's right, we've got to repair a bunch of stuff. So what is the nearest one? So we've got the western. Where's... What do I need to do for western? Bring objects from here up to there. Which means I need to fix this bridge, which requires 8, and I've got 8 in the base. Garage, all. So where is my logging? One, I will recall you. I will retain you and deploy. I will take out all your logs. all 8 of them. Right, let us grab us some logs. I've learned anything, try and grab them in the middle. There we go, I've got 2 of 8 in already. Hi there viewers, I hope you're all doing well. I couldn't sleep last night, and when I did sleep I literally dreamt of building roads and shit in this game. It's concerning. I'll grab both. Oh, I've ruined it. Are they beeping at me? I just realised they were honking their horn at me. Raise you up and turn you in the air. Perfect. Only 4 left to go. Hi there Robbie, happy birthday, I hope you're having a good one. Get up to anything exciting for your birthday? Whoa, 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 whoa. Why did they just disappear out of existence while I was holding them? I know why they disappeared out of existence. I accidentally put them into that radius. Well, I'm sorry to hear that, Robbie. You get no big plans? Well, I appreciate you joining me for my live stream on your birthday. Much appreciated. Oh, I made a dog. Made a mess, didn't I? I feel like it's everybody I know's birthday at the moment. Been so many birthdays in the last few days. Okay, bye Robbie, I hope you have a good one. Thanks for joining us. That worked out. Perfect. Can I reach both of them? Yes, I can. Strap the cargo in. There we go. So what route am I wanting to take? I think the easiest way is just to go over that bridge. I forgot about your terrible turning radius, Simpy. There's a truck coming, so... Don't you dare disappear. Barely touched it. And away we go. Let's go build a bridge, people. Which isn't too far from here. Perfect. Right, so I want to go from here up this road. This road's already fine because no way. I want to build this bridge up here and turn just there. So yes, that should be fine. Let's get this wee convoy plotted out. Why can't I take these logs? Are these logs grabbable? Let's find out. Nope. They are not grabbable. Okay, that's that bit here is a bit sinky in mud-wise. I'll park you here. Oh, it's not a route. I need to grab some stuff and take it. Okay, so I need Niles. Back to the Highland base. Niles, retain, confirm, deploy. Just do this reverse blind. Go for it, son. Let's go, Niles. I don't think I've got much left to do on this map. I think once I've completed all these towers, this map's the missions are finished at least. Which is a shame. It is a little bit of a shame that it's all individual maps. I'd have preferred one much larger open world to fix, opposed to a bunch of maps. Maybe 3 massive open worlds in 3 different regions. I think that would have been fine. Okay, this road is a bit of a mess. Nothing a truck can't handle. I think I've been over here because I've got it on the map. I've been here at some point. So what am I grabbing? Ah, radio tower parts. If I do this right, I could probably do this in a single go. Yes, here we go. It's the only way I can think of getting that to at least face the right direction. Oh, so it doesn't even fit properly. Can I at least strap it? I can. Now here's the question that I want to ask. Can I set that other one on top and strap that in? There we go. Oh yes! Can't fold the crane though. That makes me very unbalanced. Right, so I'm going back across this bridge, basically straight up. Then when I get to the purple flag, I'm taking a left. Let's rock and roll. I honestly didn't think I was going to get them both on the one truck. I thought this was going to be a two-trip job. Like my food shop this week is a 2-trip job because I didn't have the strength to carry it all in one go from the shop because I've been doing the gym and stuff today. I just did half a shop today and I'll do half a shop tomorrow. Oh sugar! For some reason it rapidly pulled to the left there. I can see why I pulled to the left. So, also the person that recommended some vehicles, there's a big crane that you can invest in that basically overall is the best crane in the game. But I don't know when I'll unlock it because I forgot to look at the crane section when I was in the shop. So this was a very short journey. This could have been a convoy. Gee, all Niles get up the hill with this. Well, I need to put on my special diff lock and low gear and stuff. Come on. There we go, everything's on. Everything is on. I don't think you need it now. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. Come on, we're nearly there. I thought I was going to tip back there, but I'm nearly there. The Western Tower has been repaired. Oh, I'm level 8 now. Woo! Ding! Right. Objectives: Central Radio Tower. Deliver a vehicle. So there's a vehicle here. A rusty cargo truck, so I'm just basically driving straight to yeah, I can. This is just a straight drive, pretty much. What is that? Is that the vehicle's insignia? Hey Bill, how you doing? Go on. Holiday Road, Holiday Road. Right, is this? Yep, pretty much straight. Pretty much the easiest missions I've had on this boat. Whoa, Nelly! Somebody didn't build the bridge there. That somebody was me. There's a truck coming. There's a truck coming. You don't need to beat, I wasn't in your way. I should have finished building all my bridges. But I remember building this. It was a nightmare. Can't even get through. There's a wild truck coming. Come on. Are you honestly struggling at the last bit of this hill? Well, let's get another run up and try again. Oh damn, this truck is terrible. No differentials of anything. Up on the inside. We made it, people, we made it. Hopefully our truck's going well on this part of the road. Yep. Hi John. Speaking of John's, my friend John actually bought this today. Okay, where am I going? Left and right. So, I'm hoping to get some co-op done in the near future. I like to think that all my gameplay is sold John on the game. Probably wasn't, but I like to think it was me. Jesus, this truck is very bouncy. Right, so if I just go straight radio base there, so through the scrapyard, that's the word I'm looking for. Have I got myself stuck in the sand? Mud? Yes, I have. Come on, power through, there we go. Good thing this isn't actually my truck, because I would never use it again. So scrapyard's just through here, memory serves, yeah. God damn, I hate this truck. Are you kidding me? It can't get up that little bump. I'm just gonna have to full blast straight. No curves or anything, just go straight. Oh damn, that was frustrating. Ah, you can beat me at that one. That one was on me, I'll give you that. Ooh. I think I was just mad frustrated. So I'm take. Let's get out of this water cabin and I'll bring up that road there. I've been looking at the wrong bloody icon. Now this little muddy road here has got me filled with fear. Because we've seen how well it did with Tarmac Hill. Well, we do have a bit of momentum behind us, come on. There we go. Central radio tower built. So what am I doing here? This one I'm plotting a route from there to where? To there. So the easiest way I can think of would be across this bridge and up there. Oh, my dryer's done, I can hear it beeping and singing its song. The only other way I can think of is straight down here. Over this and along here and then up there, but is this road that's pretty much mud. Yeah, I'm gonna have to repair this bridge. 4 logs. There's plenty of trees nearby. So I think all I need to do is drive my things up there rather than go collect logs. And let's go cut down some trees. So to get up there is pretty much a nice straight line. Yeah, I can get up there easy from my Highland base. Retain, deploy, we'll take you up first. Saw that. Blue, you're coming out. Jesus, that one was on you, because you seen me sitting there, you just decided to plough into me. Let's get myself lined up. I can hear you, dryer. Just doesn't stop beeping the second it finishes. Hopefully the blue can handle this beast. Don't mind the sound of that. In fact, what was the route that I'm going on? Straight up, basically. I'm on my way. I'm on my way to cut down some trees like in Fairman Gully. I swear to God, Joy, if you beep one more time, I'll unplug you and it'll be a while before you're plugged back in. Don't make me pull the plug on you. Okay. Ooh. See what you've done, Roy? You distracted me. I'm going to try and drive forward and rectify this. God damn. Jesus. It looks like we're taking a slow drive, boys. In fact, no, let's see if I can afford that good crane. Which one was it? It's not that one, it's not that one, I think it's that one. I don't have access to it yet. That's just a slightly fancier version of the one I've got. Oh, a brand new tree harvester. Let's see what this one's like. So stability's out, mobility's fine, 20 meters. Oh, that's nice. I think this is just the up-to-date version of the rusty version I've got. So 20 meters, and it's stability's 4, 2, 3, 3. Right. Garage. 3, 1. Oh, I'm going to upgrade, I think. Let's buy. Retain you, let's bring out the fancy version. But I'm going to go turn off this dryer because that beeping's doing my head in. I hear you, stop fucking beeping. God damn it, man. Man can't play a game in peace without being interrupted by his own white goods. Right, now looks like we're just driving there since Blue can't handle the load of this. Wait. Wait. There's trees right there. All I need is 4 and I need 6 trees. So I'm right here. If I cut down 6 trees, that works out perfectly. I can just the bigger trees that I couldn't cut down, I think I need a bigger tree choppy thing to cut them down. Those are the ones I can cut down. I see a bunch over there. Got them into a log I have. God damn it. There's so many logs here. I said I need 6, so I'll cut down 6. Enough places means I can around here. Not on the road though, because we've got convoys coming. Just cut down some trees. Start cutting. Not that I've had much practice at this, but boom! Go for one straight ahead first. I totally forgot that this leaf stumps. I couldn't just go straight on. Three. Glove. I wonder if I can reach that one without moving. Nope. Some movement is required. My phone has been going absolutely ape shit in the last couple of minutes. Destroy that small tree. Come on, push it down. Push it down. Yes. That's 4. Just 2 more. Number 5. That saves us a lot of trouble. Why did I think that my tree supplies was just at that one forest that I got all my trees from. There's trees fucking everywhere. They're fucking everywhere. One more. I think I'm off on that one right there. There you go. Why did it cut? Jesus wept, my phone is going mental. I'm no longer checking my phone on streams. I'm going to try and be at least somewhat professional. Oh Jesus, that's a log. I thought that was one of those white ones that get destroyed. Right, let's retain you. We don't need you anymore. Wrong one. Retain. Retain. Where's my fancy logging truck? Here we go. Let's go, Stimpy. I know you've got the world's worst turning radius, but I believe in you. The radius of turning is so bad, I'm not even going to try and turn you down to go down there, because then I need to turn you back, so we're just going to reverse down. Actually, what side of the road? Need to drag on that side, god damn it. Can't tweak it. I have to park in the grass, because I just can't park next to the road, because the AI just won't drive around me, it'll drive through me. Speaking of, here we are. Just let gravity do its thing. Bowing. Jesus Christ, you came out very aggressively, didn't you? I can't reach that thing. Oh Jesus, that nearly ended badly. See what I can grab from here. So I've got one. Number 2 has been collected. Let's get number 2 in. Number 2 is in. Let's grab the one just in front of that log. Hope you're all doing well, people. Let's see if I can drive through this log. I didn't even touch the log. Stop me before I even get to touch it. I have to try and do this so I'm not parking. Oh, that's why it's not working. I've got my... Is that going to destroy the log? Come on. Come on, Stimpy. Destroy it. There we go. I'm proud of you. So I didn't get enough to build that one bridge. Oh, I was a bit harsh on the analog stick there. Two to go. And got all these bridges built. You're stuck on something. There we go, I knew I'd get you. Where are you at such a weird angle? How have you ended up like this? Right, there we go, straight on. Seriously, what is going on? Right, so facing this way. Stop being so wild and drop you. I can't have you sitting like that. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One more to go. Can I reach him from here? I cannot. Got it. We got it, people. Let's get you put away before the next truck comes on. Why is that all twisted? Cargo strapped down and I'm out of here. am I taking? It's been a while since I plotted it, so I'm basically going. I'm just following this truck. Catch that truck, Stimpy. If you're turning radius or all that, can't be that far ahead, Jesus. He's a speedy wee minx, isn't he? Follow him. What's going on with your turning right now? Here we go. Truck is scraping along now, but it's still going. He's following this truck somewhere. Off the pedal, slow down a bit. This truck is showing us where to go. Honestly, I thought we'd have been out alright, but no, we're not. Right, so once we cross the bridge, I want to take a right just to fix a bridge, then we'll continue on. That here's the bridge that we struggled. No, the hill that the other truck struggled to go up. I'm just gonna let gravity bring me down. I'm gonna do that, I'm going at a decent speed. You know what, I know where I'm going now, son, so I'm just gonna power through. I'll see you later. Bye, guy. See you. Guy still behind us? Yeah, he's got quite a distance behind. Just what I want to do is I want to reverse. To that bridge before Gabby gets here. Jesus, what have I done? I'm taking a tree with me. There we go. Right, where am I going now? When I get to here, let's take off that other purple. Just following this road till we get to the purple marker up there. 300 meters away, it's not far. We're about bridge built, people. Bridge is fixed. There's Gary. There you go. Fix the bridge and everything before you could deliver your load. Basically here, where's the turn? Because that's a big dip. Where am I going? Am I going the completely wrong way? No, I haven't. So I am... There's a dirt road past that pipe. which I'm going to see if I can just plough through. Is that papers that I've got? Yeah, old train carts. I think it says train carts. I'm going to have to. And I got hole. Am I going the right? Yes, I am. I see where we're going. Right, that tree's here. Get you off the roads. Let's get plotting. Get you onto the right side of the road. Now this section here might be problematic because it is quite a dirt road, but Stimpy managed it fine with a few logs in his back. There we go. Right, so where am I going now? I'm going through an area which is pretty much mud, so that's going to have to be fixed once I've plotted the route. Now this whole area here is just going to have to be resurfaced. Oh, that was there's telephone poles there that are hard to see. This place is an absolute wreck. But there is the chance, there's a slim chance that this will work first time. So let's spectate and find out. I doubt it. Severely doubt this is going to work, but it will show me where it needs repaired. And if anything, this convoy is going to clear this road up of all the mess. Mostly. You know what? While this convoy is going on, oh, we've got a section that may need work. Jesus, that's too many messages for me to even browse while this convoy is going on. Yeah, I'm going to have to cancel the convoy. Right, so that entire section there and on this side is going to have to be resurfaced, so let's get the good old boys back together for one more case. Marco, where are you? Oh shit, I just want to check something in fact. Vehicles. It's mostly in a sand zone, I can live with that. Let's make our way there. Marco's got a big heavy duty horn. There we go, pick up speed. To be fair, most of that area is somewhere that had flagged it needed fixed. Alright. Did you see how that truck hit something and struggled? There's a dip in this road here. Yeah, that went off the road. Marco is on his way. Speed's picking up now. And once again, I've basically got a wee escort showing us the way. I don't need to check the map. Just need to take my time. Come on, turn, Marco, you dick. So thanks to Father's Day present from my oldest, I was able to pre-order the new Robocop game that comes out next month, so that was something I get to stream. Also, I picked up Antstream. It's like a streaming gaming service with lots of arcade and old school games on it, so I'll be streaming some games from that. Because there's quite a few games on there that I love, and some games I've always wanted to play point and click wise. So two of my favourite games of all time are on there, the Monkey Island 1 and 2. Monkey Island 1 is so close to being tied for my favourite game of all time. Depends on my mood. It could be my favourite game of all time, it could not be my favourite game of all time. Sometimes it's Broken Sword, sometimes it's Monkey Island. Oh sugar, out my way. I was too busy talking about Monkey Island there. Will you shut up? Ooh, he's crashed. Anyway, so I love Monkey Island, so this streaming service has got a lot of Amiga games, and it's the Amiga versions of Monkey Island that are on there, so it doesn't have voices, doesn't have anything like that from the special editions that come out on the PS3. But the Amiga version of Monkey Island is the original version I played as a small child back in, I want to say like 91, 92. 1991, 1992 is when I first played Monkey Island, and before I knew the term point and click, I used to call that kind of game a walkie-talkie game, because you walked and talked, that's all you really did. And I fell in love with point and clicks because of Monkey Island. So Broken Sword may have never been tried if it wasn't for Monkey Island. So I will always be, I love Monkey Island. And then the majority of the LucasArts point and click games are on there, like Loom. I've never played Loom, I've always wanted to play Loom. Maniac Mansion, I've played Dave the Tentacle, but I've never played Maniac Mansion. It's got Dave the Tentacle as well, I've played that on the PS3, the remaster. Okay, I'm going too far. I have not. So I'm going to plant a bunch of flags so that I know where I'm going. That's where the sun ends. In fact, I don't really need these two markers, I just need that one to tell me where to turn in. So anyway, the Monkey Island games are on there. There's a bunch of Sega Mega Drive, Super Nintendo, Commodore games and things like that on there. Some that I've played, some I've always wanted to play. So I'm looking forward to that. So I'll be streaming Monkey Island 1 and 2 at the minimum. And what else is on there? The Goof Troop is on there. That's a Super Nintendo game that I've always wanted to play. From the guy that brought us Resident Evil, pretty much. How do you go from Goof Troop to Resident Evil? That. More Pokemon Sun. What is that all about? We've got to do 2 or 3 lines, so I'm just going to focus on doing the centre one. Other games, Speedball on the Mega Drive's on there. I wouldn't mind just having maybe half an hour stream trying Speedball for the first time in years. There's a bunch of PS1 games on there as well, like 40 Winks, Loaded, Reloaded, Glover. I don't like Glover. Hogs of War. How can I forget Hogs of War? I love Hogs of War. So there's a good wee library of things to stream in the very near future. Why did you go all the way up? I literally tapped the button. When you tap the button, it's supposed to go like that, just little increments. Check. Right, I'll put a marker there so that I know there's sand there as well. Not quite back in the marker yet. There we go. Building roads. A man of constant sorrow. Drive, Marco, don't just sit still and let the sand fall out. I'm holding down the trigger button, not for the sake of my health. Why is there so little sand falling out? Forward, refill sand, drive back, redo that because I think it's like the thinnest layer of sand ever. And then this random bump. Right, pick up some speed, get some momentum going, reverse over this. Oh, it's looking a bit better. Much better. Let me just check. So we need at least to about here. Oh wait. Yeah, at least there, sanded. So I'll do all the sanding first. There we go. Why is that such a massive lump right there? Just means that barely laid any sand. And we'll keep going. Gee, well, that's laying sand. They just all come in a massive pile when you first start pouring. That's all go to the side, so good thing I'm doing more than one line. I think because I'm technically dumping onto sand, it just doesn't look like a lot. Middle. When it's in the middle, it doesn't look like much, but on the sides. This is where to dump to basically, is it? Let's get rid of you, I'm dumping it up there. Back to that white log and dump from there. God damn you, saving the stuttering. I don't think I need to do all the way up to there. In fact, that's concrete, it's just down here I need to fix. Plan is as hot as my pants. Center. as we can. And we just work our way back. See if there's a line that I need to do, but I'll do this bit first. In fact, I'll do the line that I want to do. So, here. Worked out pretty much perfect. That'll spread nicely. That means if the trucks want to cut that corner, they can. This place just looks like a big sandy mess now. But it always does it first. It always does look like a mess at first, and then once I bring in Steve the scoop, it all starts coming together nicely. Yeah, enter an active. This is an active core. Let's get it lined up. Requires a lot of work. Luckily Marco is up to it. So how was your day then, people? Did you have a good day? What did you get up to? Stop, Marco, stop. I can see the line that needs to be filled in. It kinda worked out. Kinda. On this line that'll work fine. And this section up here is done until we bring Steve over. So what to do from that rock at the corner right up to the bridge. So we're going right here. Pretty much worked out. Wasn't expecting to work out that smoothly. Right, that side is done. Let's finish off this side and fix what we can. Just artificially widening this corner so that it's not as tight. I'm about to leave the sand zone for a second. this outside edge. Why would the cameras are in so much? I need to find this inside edge a little bit. So it's going to go a wee sneaky shortcut. A wee sneaky shortcut. You underestimate my sneakiness, says Marco. I don't know why I went through Thomas the Tank Engine and gave him a wee personality. Oh, that one hurt. There's the sand, the road sand's on. Right straight from about here. What area here? This looks like I didn't sand it at all. So now I just need to do the outside. Camera keeps zooming in. Looks like I kind of didn't parts the outside, but at the same time it just looks like I didn't bother. So that's all the way up to that white log that I can see. We'll pour from here. We'll pour from here. Looks like I've uprooted a tree. It won't be my last, and not my first. Outside the sand zone. Typical. Just about to finish it. I'll park Marco in there. Then we'll bring Steve down. In fact, no, I'm not going to bring Steve down. I'm going to bring Bert down. I'll just teleport everyone here. So I've got what, 18 petrol left? Or gas? Refill it. And once you're refilled, I'll bring on Bert. Where is Bert parked? Hopefully he's parked somewhere near. Focus camera. Bert, you're nowhere near, so we're going to have to bring you to the garage. Retain you and deploy you. And get you here as quickly as you can, then it's just single vehicle teleporting. I thought he was going to beep at me, but I was nowhere near him. Well, you've done this before at this exact spot. Why is it so warm? I hate this time of year, I just hate the heat. Picking up some speed. Flatten that bit of sand that spilled there. There we go. Easy enough route. I'm going to check my map. Okay, I've caught up to the convoy already. I don't even know there was one much ahead of me. I thought there was still one to come behind me. That's how much our powerhouse bet is. He's just flying down this route. I think we'll be able to overtake him once we go down this hill. My phone is going to be mental. Yeah, we're going to overtake you in a second, son. This is a very wide road down here. See you later, Brian. We are out of here. Brian isn't happy that you got overtaken. Snooze you lose, Brian. Eat my dust. There we go. Turn. Oh, we're a bit overzealous with that turn there. Bit wide. A wee bridge to cross, and that's us. Pretty much there. So the convoy comes to here, so I can recall vehicles up near that marker without fear of it interfering with the convoy. So if I just park here, recall vehicles. What am I looking for? Good, let's recall you. There we go. Don't drive into Bert, you just called you here. Don't drive into the pole. Whichever is a trigger, whether that hint. It's hard to steer while holding into L3. Straight down the middle. Keyword there being try. So far so good. Turning out better-ish than expected. Right, get in the middle as best as I can here. Stay in the middle. That branch wasn't there when I was laying goddamn sand. It's spreading a lot nicer than I thought it was going to spread, so thank God. Right, move on to the other side. Pass up. You broke that down far too late. Jesus, you just delved straight into that, didn't you, Steve? You went face first into that like it was a stripper's ass. Not speaking from experience, by the way. I've never even seen a stripper in person. In movies and TV, yeah, but never in person. Let's see how well this middle spreads here. Oh, this saved us. This is the same exact spot when I was laying the sand and caused me to lose control. Is there predetermined spots in the game that causes the game to save, or is it just a timer? So before going back over the bridge, I'm going to finish this entire side. I just thought I'd smooth it on the way over here. There we go. Smoothing out okay. Not the best, but okay. Let's get that edge smoothed out. Steve loves his job. I was also told in that message when the person was telling me about vehicles not to bother with the scoop with the cargo truck in the back because it's pretty much useless apparently. So it's all useful tips that I am grateful to know. Let's get this edge smoothed out. Spreading nicely. Spread over, there we go. outside now. I don't know what that was about, Steve, but don't do it again. Let's see this spreading nicely as well. Filling the gap, yes! Just love how the sand moves in again. It's great. So let's finish off this whole big comp that I'd created. My plan, some would call it. That went pretty straightish. Go, nice-ish, nice-ish, being the keyword there. What was that? Don't know if that anyone, don't know if the microphone picked that up, but there was a random amount of beeping there. I don't know if it came from the game, I don't know if it came from outside. AKA, I don't know where that beeping came from. Get all that smoothed out now. Let's just park Steve there and go back to... No wait, I can't. I didn't finish the other side. I did not finish the other side. Good thing I remembered. And here we go. Steve is on his way to save the day. Will we start with left or right? Go for the left. I'm a left-handed man. We can go left. Get this edge nice and done. Almost took out Stimpy there. I'm not gonna lie, this road's turned out a lot better than I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be a lot bumpier and patchy. It is bumpy, but it's nowhere near as bumpy as I was expecting it to turn out, considering how rushed I did it. Because when I'm doing roads, I know it doesn't look it, but I do take my time when I'm doing it off stream. Just filling that gap with a bit of spreading. something fierce. Oh, I destroyed that log. Right, let's go back and tidy up that edge. May as well just flatten this edge a bit more, so it's not as tight of a curve, or drop, whatever you want to call it. It's more of a smooth gradient. Trees. Nope. Is it staying standing? Yes, it's not. Yes, it's staying standing. Zooming in. So the worst thing about the camera being controlled by the same analog stick as Ghost Tree, as the same stick as steering, because if you move the stick up or down it zooms in and out. So when you're trying to go left or right, sometimes you're inadvertently zooming or unzooming, and that's not what I'm trying to do. More gradual. Perfect. Might as well move back up and do their right hand side. Oh wait, that edge is not quite as a gradual decline as I would have preferred. Might as well run over the edge on the way up and reduce that incline so it's more of a smoother slope rather than a sharp decline. Oh, that saving is a nightmare. Take out the tree. Move you. Back and Steve. Get that edge nice and smooth. Perfect. Zooming. I wish the zoom was controlled by, like, say, just swiping the touchpad rather than pressing it. Actually. Camera control. Control scheme. Oh, you can't. Can't customize. I'm going to see if I can move the camera control, the zooming button. Right, let's get the right hand side smooth. Smooth as a Brazilian model. You can see the sand displacing now. This is the corner that I artificially widened. I'm not gonna lie, I think I did an okay job widening this corner. And I'm going to have to come back over the edge. Yeah, definitely need to come back over the edge. One more run over the edge, and then we just need to bring in Mackie. Watch all the white sticks up here. There we go. I know no one's really been talking the last few streams, although Robbie talked a couple of sentences earlier on. One of the things I miss about, not even teenage years, but my 20s, is sitting playing games and bantering with someone. Everyone I know is married and coupled up. So I just miss sitting playing a game with someone and talking. So that's why I've been streaming, because there's a chance that somebody is going to want to talk while I'm streaming. Living alone is beginning to get to me. And don't get me wrong, I do enjoy playing games offline, but I struggle at night. So if there's a chance somebody wants to talk while I'm playing a game, I'll stream, and there might be somebody that wants to just randomly talk. Talk about anything, doesn't need to be about this game. There's a handful of subjects that I am okay chatting about. Just avoid politics and world stuff and I'm good to go. Not that I don't like talking about this stuff, it's just I honestly just don't care or understand any of it. So why stress yourself out over something you don't really understand? I'm also beginning to run out of stuff to distract myself, hobby and project wise. So I need to start streaming more just to distract myself. I'm sitting in the house myself. At that age now where if you want to hang out with someone you've got to basically book it at least a month and a half in advance. Right, let's call in Mackie. In fact, go to the garage, retain everything so that I'm able to call it in. Mackie needs retained. Also, so does Fred. Where's Fred? I went by. Let's go back up to Bert. I need Mackie. There we go. A call. Switch to Mackie. Now, do I want to try the reverse technique or should I just go for it? I'm just going to go for it. Go for it, Mackie. There you go. Zoom out. There you go. Try and go as straight as you can. Stop moving. There's nothing bumping into you. Just go straight. Look. I'm not telling her to turn and she keeps bumping about. Look. I'm not telling her to do anything. The slightest change in the ground's texture makes her want to turn. If I can see up ahead there is no white sticks, but I guarantee at the edge of my tarmac there will be. There's one just spawned. There's another one that just spawned. Saber and focus, you need to fix that. In fact, you need to fix the tarmac vehicle in general. Make it less of an arsehole to drive. I'm telling you to turn. I don't know where you get stuck on. There was nothing to get stuck on there. Stop zooming in. All I was trying to do is turn. Stop turning and stop zooming. Oh, this road's going to be an absolute dick. I can tell already. And all the white sticks are just spawning. And come on, push through. What have you got stuck on? There's nothing here. There's absolutely nothing there for you to get stuck on. I'll fix that patch right up. Try and stay in the middle, Mackie. Stop. That was it. That was a wee speed burst for you there. I don't know if you're feeling well or not. Well, this section's been a lot smoother. That was saving. She hasn't gone 100% straight, but she was going at a decent pace. Oh, straighten myself up. This road is going to be the death of me. Come on. Right up to the ridge. I'll just keep on going. Where did I leave Steve? Steve? Oh, you're right there, that's perfect. I need you to squeeze by Mackie for a second. I noticed something. Squeeze by. I have to fix Mackie before I do what I want to do. I didn't smooth that gradually into the bridge. And that's a bump. Right, Mackie, reverse yourself up a bit. Back into the centre. Push it into the bridge. See, that's not a big drop anymore, that's a smooth incline. I don't know what was happening there with the controls. But I'll go put Steve back where he was. Back to Mackie. Yeah, so I started streaming for my sons, so that my sons can at least see me when they're not at, well, my son, my oldest, so he can see me and see me play games when he's not at my house, because when he was younger he used to love watching me play games. But I only get him once a fortnight, so I started streaming so that when he's at his house he could watch me play a game whenever he wanted. I honestly can't tell you the last time he even viewed one of my videos. He's at that teenage age now where he doesn't care about anything. I can say this now because I know he's not going to watch this video, he's not going to watch any of my videos lately. Yeah, I'm lucky if I get him to even answer a message with more than one word. I know my youngest isn't going to watch this because he's got the attention span of a goldfish. This isn't a reel or a little 2-minute video, he's not going to be interested. I'm abandoning and driving up the middle to do something. There we go. Stop turning that way, I'm trying to go the other way, there we go. We've ruined it, I'm going to have to go back and fill in that wee bit. That's a nice turn. Just drive straight, Mackie, there we go. Right. Turn on that wafer, there you go. Just let gravity take you down, fill in that patch. There you go. Although talking about something bantering while playing games, I have a couple of times this week had the opportunity to go to my cousin's a couple of times because he's injured himself at work, so he's been at home, which is rare, so I've been able to go and catch up with him while he introduce him to some new games. He's playing the Resident Evil games for the first time while I'm there, which is very, very funny because he's so easily jump scared. I can just sit back and laugh. He is enjoying it, which I'm happy about. And as of late, he's been quite into his RPGs, which I never expected in a million years from him. He's heavily into Final Fantasy at the moment. He fired through that Clair Obscura. Said it was great. I've not got round to it personally. I'm trying to think what else he's been playing. He's just been dabbling in a bit of anything, any RPGs he can get his hands on at the moment. Him and my other cousin, they'd usually half in for their games. But it's been good to catch up with him, spend some time, because we used to hang out a lot when I was younger. When I say younger, I'm talking like my 20s to early 30s, so in the last like 10-15 years we used to hang out a lot, but adult life, yo. That is working out nicely. Working out very nicely. Why is the controller vibrating like mad? I'm not hitting anything. There's no trees, there's no rocks. Why are you vibrating? That little patch right in the corner is going to annoy me. Get that covered up, Mackie. Right, let's get that patch covered up. Why do random things always happen while I'm streaming? Things fall, things beep, phone goes mental. I think the only reason I'm not an alcoholic is because I can't afford it. Due to just how stressful and anxiety-ridden life is. Every day all I think about is having a drink. Then I have to tell myself, buy yourself something else, don't waste the money on it. Buy yourself a random collectible or a random game or just something random. That's money not being wasted on drink. And you don't have the money to buy yourself drink and waste it. It all works out in the end. Saying that though, there's only one night of the year that I'm guaranteed to have a drink, and that is Christmas Eve. 2 whiskies while watching Die Hard. Every year for the last... This will be my 15th year this year, I'm pretty sure. My 15th year watching Die Hard and having a whiskey at Christmas Eve. Preceded by Jingle All the Way. A little Christmas Eve tradition. I need to make a Christmas Day tradition. I need something I'm going to watch every Christmas Day. Because Christmas Day night, or Christmas night, I'm usually sitting in my own doing nothing. Can't play games with anyone because everyone's busy with their families. Can't go hang out with anyone because everyone's busy with their families. I need a Christmas Day movie. There's a bunch of Christmas movies I watch most Christmas seasons. Maybe I should find one that I quite like and reserve it for Christmas night. I don't know why I'm talking about Christmas in June. I don't know why I'm doing this right up to the edge. I don't have to, I'm just trying to... Come on, turn to the left, turn to the left, you dumb bitch! Connects up, I can put it away and let's just drive as fast as we can back up and work our way down. Why was my low gear on? Mackie, why was your low gear on? You don't need the low gear. You see how fast you go without your low gear? Jesus wept, woman. So I'm going to work on the outside because then all I'll have left to do is fix the inside. I don't really need to go right up to this sandy edge. I just need to follow the curve as close as I can. Turn, you dumb. I almost said the C word there on stream. Caught myself. Jesus Christ, Mackie. Right, we're going to line you up and you're just going to drive straight. There's no turns involved, you're just going straight. Just straight up, that's all you need to do. You don't need to turn, just straight. Why does my camera keep moving far from me? I've not moved. It's the camera, I could see the camera slowly moving, it was bugging me. It was pulling away. Let's just get the connects back up. Turn around, Mackie. It's not hard, come on. There we go. Don't know why you get a wee speed boost by doing that. Jesus Christ, women, drive straight at least. Christ on a bike. Why do you have to get stuck right before the patch that I'm trying to fill? Yeah, so this will be my last stream for a few days. Wait. What day is it? Yeah, it's Wednesday. No, tomorrow, if I'm streaming tomorrow, that'll be my last stream. That's if I stream tomorrow. Jesus Christ, that lighting's making it quite hard to see where the patches are. Try and cover that. Christ, I missed one. It's stupid lighting. But I will be doing Valkyria Chronicles 4 every Sunday around 6 PM UK time until I finish that bad boy. And then random Roadcraft through the week until I finish that, and I may jot in the odd other stream in between, the odd one-off number. Just gonna connect nice and smooth. There we go, right back it. The little patch coming up. Get that filled in. Trace my phone. Actually, why does my phone go so apeshit the second I start streaming? Every time. Guarantee the days I don't stream, no one really messages. We can power across. Oh, I forgot I've got lots to do on that side. Jesus wept. But we're safe in the knowledge that this side has been done. And as usual, I will start with the left. Because we don't need to go right up to the edge. Try to do basically the width of the bridge. This is pretty tricky. Plan job when you don't even do it well. Raced on a bike. We have to reverse. Here we go. Just follow the curve. That's all you need to do. Follow that curve. Now leaving patches, but we'll get them and we'll come back for them. No, I'll forget. Although I do remember Naki ran well on this stretch of roads, mostly. Mostly ran well. Being the keywords. Bitch trying to prove me wrong. Throw that patch in. Zoom so close in. I don't need to do it right up to the edge, so let's do what we've been doing before. Try and follow the line. Oh come on, you're leaving patches again. Stop zooming in. Patches, I'd say I'd come back for them. I'm getting them on the way back round. See, the thing is, I didn't even touch the zoom thing there, it just automatically zoomed. Just got to try and straighten this line up a bit. And I can get the patches on the way back. Oh hell, that actually worked. 99% of the way. Stop fucking zooming, I'm not touching the analog stick. Fucking hate this machine. You really need to make it a smidge smoother when you're using this, or less bumpy at least. More sensitive. No, sensitive's the word I'm looking for. I'll come back and fix that. I'll just want to get a nice wee straight line. That's better. Right, so I'll fix it now. One part that I wanted to go as close to the edge as I could. Use it as a corner. Anyone get big weekend plans coming up? I've got my youngest, but I've got... I can't figure out what to get up to. Cannot figure out what to get up to. Very tempted just to have a lazy weekend with him. That's one of the big drawbacks about being the weekend part-time dad. Every visit they expect you to do something fun every time they come down. And I'm not talking about the kids, like the mums and other people who's like, what you got planned for your kids? Like, sometimes you don't want to do anything, you just want to sit in the house and spend time with them. You don't have to constantly do activities with your kids. Because then they expect it every single time. Hell, when I was younger, I didn't do any activities with my mum and dad, not a single one that I can remember. A lot were promised, but then they were never delivered. Days out were always promised, then ended up going out with other family members instead. try and do as many day outs with my kid as I can, but there's only so much you can do where I live. Like, you're limited to your choices. And most of the half decent stuff requires you to be able to drive to get to it, and that is out with my reach. That's something I am not able to do. I am not allowed to drive. In case I pass out at the wheel when I cough. So I am stuck. Public transport. The majority of the public transport either doesn't take you to some of the better places, or the better places take, I don't know, but 3 hours to get to. And it's places that would probably take you only maybe 40 minutes in the car. So there's lots of places I wanted to take my kids, like desperately want to take them, but I've just got no way of getting there. It doesn't help he spends his entire visit, and I'm not exaggerating, his entire visit, talking about how much he'd rather be with his mum. He can't wait to see his mum. How long have I got left till I see my mum? So that does get grating. He's going to have to the end of the summer to grow out of that, though, or I'm going to put a stop to it. But he's allowed to miss his mum, just don't go on about it. Just makes it feel like he doesn't want to be here with me. If he doesn't want to be here with me, I'm less inclined to put effort in. Because what's the point in putting effort in for someone that doesn't want to be there with you? But I try. Every time I say I'm going to stop trying, but I end up trying anyway. I wouldn't be surprised if the wee guy just doesn't like me and just likes his mum instead. Right there, I'm just going to try and do a straight line, if you will allow it. There's a lovely straight line, Mackie. Right. I'll fill this patch in, we'll drive down, then we'll start working on that side of the road. I apologise about my rants there, people. It's just that living on your own, there's so much stuff that just gets on you, and eventually you need to let it out somewhere. I've not really seen anyone for ages, so let it out. Well, I'm taking them on holiday next month, so hopefully he'll realise that that's a good reason I'm not doing anything with him, because all my money is basically going to his holiday next month. I don't think he's even looking forward to, because his mum's not going. Oh Mickey, that is a lovely line you're doing there. See, if the NHS actually did their jobs, I wouldn't be inventing on the stream. I've been waiting for like a year and a half, nearly 2 years, just to get some help and counselling and stuff for my depression and anxiety. Still waiting. And then if I'm having a down day and I'm struggling, I can't go to the doctors because I'm on that waiting list, and according to them, because I'm on the waiting list, there's nothing they can do. Can't even speak to me if I'm having a bad day. They just cancel my appointments if it's mental health related. Because it's out of their hands apparently. My anxiety seems to manifest in two different ways. Either I just get really bad panic attacks, or my face starts to droop on one side and my muscles go numb and tingly on the left, or I black out and then I wake up like hours and hours later somewhere else. Apparently I go into autopilot mode and just walk, or flight mode and just try and get away from whatever was causing me to panic. But I have no memory of actually doing it. So that's happened a few times where I've just woke up somewhere hours and hours later. Usually sitting on a bench. Ghost tree. Sitting on a bench, lying on a bench, walking. I suddenly came to while in the middle of walking. Going, where the hell am I? And luckily I've still got my phone on me, so I've got Google Maps to find out where I am if I don't recognise the place. And all the doctors tell me to do is just to keep an eye on it, keep a record of it happening, and that's it. That is all they will do. Ask me to keep a record of it and keep an eye on it. Most days I've got a good hold of my cough syncope. I don't always pass out, but some days it panics me and stresses me out and upsets me that I'm passing out when coughing. Because it's fairly recent, I've only had it for about 9 years. I'm semi-used to it, but I remember life without it, and that does get upsetting, remembering life without cough syncope. If I was born with it, I don't think it would upset me as much. It doesn't help you get family members that think you're making it up. You get friends that think you're making it up. Friends that think you're doing it for attention. And it's like, yeah, I love being in the hospital getting all these tests and jabs and spinal taps and lumbar punctures to the point that I can't sit up because it's too painful in my head. Yeah, that's a great attention seeking scheme that I've got going there. So fairly recently, I was babysitting my nephew and I passed out from coughing. I had a cold at the time and I hadn't slept in days and I'd been at the gym and I was exhausted, so when I passed out I basically went straight from passing out into sleep. So it was like a mix of being passed out and sleeping, but I fell on the floor and my sister came on, my big sister. She seen me lying there and just walked by. Didn't try to see if I was okay, and I woke up because I remember seeing her coming down the driveway before passing out. And when I woke up, I looked out the window and she wasn't there anymore, so I thought, well, I seen her a second ago before I passed out. I'm usually out for 10-20 seconds tops. maybe she's at the front door, but she didn't come in, so I went and checked, and she was sitting in the kitchen having a cigarette. Turns out she'd been home for like 5-10 minutes, and according to her and my dad think I'm faking it and making it up. But why would I do that if she wasn't even in the house? And there's no point complaining about it because nothing gets done about it. Anyway, I'm going to stop ranting there. I'm going to talk about fun things now. Let's talk about some fun things. Fantastic Four comes out next month, yeah, and so does Superman. I'm looking forward to both of them. Cannot wait for Fantastic Four. Not too fussed about the team themselves, but the thing that I can't wait to see is Galactus on the big screen. I've been waiting like 20 years to have a proper Galactus on the big screen. Galactus is one of my favourite Marvel characters. And I could rant all day about how the injustice what they did in Rise of Silver Surfer to Galactus. And I like the actor that's playing Galactus this time, so I'm really looking forward to seeing Galactus on the big screen. Cannot wait. I'm very tempted to maybe go see it in IMAX just to see Galactus in proper big glory. There's a little patch there that I don't remember leaving. Mackie's able to stick to this line, yep. Turn away from the trees, you bitch. We get to the end, all we need is Fred. I can't leave that like that. That would have bugged me. Try and get as much of that starlight as I could. I don't know if there's any sounds. Down here, is there? No, I think that's just mud. There you go, Mackie, good job. Let's get Fred in. Fred has been sent for. Let's rock this joint. Keep rolling, 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 rolling. So is there any movies coming out people that you're looking forward to? Jurassic World, Superman, Fantastic Four, 28 years later. I can't wait for that. I'll be seeing that next week. I'll probably be seeing that at least twice because I think I'm going with my sister and her boyfriend, and I think my friends want to go in a group, but they asked for dates, I provided dates and no one got back to me. So hopefully we're going to go see it. It'll be good to see everybody at once again. Maybe go for some food or a drink or something after it, or not a drink, but you know what I mean, just sit somewhere and banter. Explorer is going to take a while. do miss going out to the pub, but like I said, everyone's coupled up, married, got kids. I don't know if I could bring myself just to go out, sit by myself, because I'm not one of those people who can just talk to people they don't know. Coming from the person sitting talking to people online on a stream. But you know what I mean, that's different. That's not face to face. I'm quite a shy, introverted person in person. Maybe once I've been on holiday, I can maybe start forcing myself about or something. At least a month, once a month. Force myself out my comfort zone and go out, even if it's by myself. Because I can't just keep streaming every single night. To distract myself, I need to find some new things to do. I want to start making videos again, unboxings. I might even try and do some short films, or maybe some stop motion again. I used to love making stop motion stuff, but like 99% of all the stop motion stuff I've filmed is gone. It's all lost in time. There's only one remaining on, I don't even think it's on YouTube anymore, but I've got a copy of it on my PS3. I made a stop motion video years ago and I loved it. I had special effects in it, I had pyro effects and things. It was the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers versus Godzilla. I used the original Megazord toy. I used a Godzilla Final Wars figure that I got back when the movie came out. I think I spent like 2 months in my back garden making this thing. It was great. Gone, lost to time. This is like pre-YouTube. I've also been working on my own board game. That is nearly on the playtesting phase. I'm hoping to get some playtesting done. Like I said, it takes ages to arrange seeing people, so whenever I can arrange to see some people, we can get a playtest arranged. Wrong side. No, wait, that was the right side. Not bad. So hopefully spend about 6 months playtesting this with various people, taking notes, tweaking the game, and I can start getting things rolling to get the game ready. So I wouldn't mind taking it to Kickstarter or Indiegogo or Fundraiser or whatever you call them. Lightly sanding that. We'll get this side of the bridge done first, then we'll go back and work on the other side. Oh, Fred struggled there. Fred really did struggle. Got a wheel spin on our steamroller there. I've also got another couple of projects I'm working on in the spare time, trying to write a book. Actually, I'm trying to write 2 separate books of 2 different genres. But since I don't have a laptop and I don't have a PC, I'm mostly doing it by pen and paper or on my phone. So that's taken a long time. As you could probably guess, writing in that old style fashion is quite time consuming. Also, if you make a mistake, you've basically got to either scribble it out or try and start to get a fresh page. And paper's not as cheap as it used to be, which annoys me because I used to buy a lot of paper when I was young, and it used to be dirt cheap. I used to be able to get a big thick stack and bit like that for printer paper for £1 now, or you're lucky if that's less than a fiver. So I've got all these wee projects to distract myself, and I'm not getting any motivation or satisfaction out of anything I'm doing. It's like I've got so many things I need to watch and I've just got no motivation to watch them. I've got books I need to read that I've got no motivation to read. I'm just not getting enjoyment out of most things. Which is really annoying. But I'm not going to go into first person for this because we're on the edge. Hell, my gaming backlog is massive, and well, until I started streaming this, I hadn't really properly played anything in a long time, and I even lost the motivation to stream. I stopped streaming for the longest time, as you probably all realised. To be fair, I was put off streaming due to a couple of incidents. I've decided to ignore those and continue on. Like I said before, I'm not really streaming for... I'm not trying to get views or anything, I'm doing it mainly for me. And if someone wants to come on and chat, that is a bonus for me. Because otherwise I'd be sitting playing this game on my own, no one to talk to, but if I'm doing it this way, there is a chance that someone will talk. Might make a new friend. Might have a good laugh. Tried joining some clubs and groups recently, but well, not recently, a few months ago, but I stopped going because I was the youngest person by like 30 years. And I was like, I can't, I'm not doing that. I went for a couple of months and I couldn't connect with it. I'm far too young. They were all talking about serious adult stuff like politics and things going on in the local area, and I simply did not have any interest or care about any of it. My local area is a... what's the best way to describe it? A lost cause. You can put a ribbon on a bit of shite, but it's still going to be a bit of shite. And it's like everything that was good about this area has been slowly stripped away by the council over the last 30 years. And like there's basically nothing left, so what's the point even trying to fix it, because you wouldn't know where to begin. The council doesn't even cut the grass anymore around me. Budget cuts, and they say it's for the insects and stuff, but they literally cut the grass once a year, and the grass grows taller than me all over the place. There's no parks for people to play in. There's nowhere for the kids to go because all the grass is overgrown, filled with rats, mice, vermin, foxes. There's like nowhere for the kids to go. Nowhere for like... I'm limited to where I can go on my walks because like there's nowhere nice to walk really. It's a travesty. I know what you're thinking, I could get involved in things to try and fix the local area, but like I said, where do you start? Where do you start? There used to be about 4 or 5 swing parks in this town, and now there's one. They just removed them all for no reason. The areas where the swing parks used to be are literally just barren ground since they've been removed like 20 years, 30 years ago. There is no reason for them to be removed, other than the council just couldn't be bothered, maybe with the upkeep. Or they thought it will save them some money on the upkeep. And even if there was swing parks in the area, the gypsies and travellers take over them in the summertime and threaten locals that try to use them. That's what happens with the one swing park we've got in this town. The travellers, they take over the area, and if the kids try to use it, they don't let them in unless they pay them. Then if anyone complains, the travellers cause violence. And you phone the police, and the police don't do anything because it's seen as discrimination against them. Now, I'm not bashing all travellers, but that's what happens in this local area whenever the travellers come in the summer, every year. And it's not as if it's a one-off thing, it happens every year. I should have put some sand down there and made it level. Hell, once you get past a certain point in my town, like the main town area, there's public bins everywhere, but once you're maybe about, I don't know, 500 steps away from the main town area, there's no public bins. Like the area that I grew up, there's no public bins. None whatsoever, anywhere nearby. So I could walk that way for at least 45 minutes before I see a bin. And they wonder why the place is like there's rubbish everywhere. They wonder why there's more and more rats in the town. It's because there's nowhere to put your rubbish. But I think that's a strategy by the council, because they can fine you for dropping your rubbish, but they can't fine you for putting your rubbish in a bin. So more fine money for them if there's nowhere for you to put your rubbish, so you've got no choice but to either carry it around with you or drop it. Hell, it's been at least 15 years since I've seen street cleaners. They all disappeared. You don't get street cleaners anymore. People sweeping the streets up, keeping them clean. The council don't do that anymore. I need to stop ranting and raving. I need to start talking cheery things. Like Robocop's out next month, looking forward to getting that. I'll be streaming that, that'll be another one I'll be streaming. Hopefully I'll finish the Roadcraft story by then. Or Valkyria Chronicles. I loved the first Robocop game. I know I've streamed one part on this channel, but I didn't get too big of a... To be fair, I did stream it months after the game came out, so I didn't get too much of a... I know I say I don't do it for the views, but for sometimes I put it on, like I didn't get really any interaction or anything that one, so I didn't see the point in continuing it. But if I wasn't doing this and I wasn't doing Valkyria, I'd probably be replaying Robocop to get up to speed for the new one again. I just had a chilling realisation. What if imagine my microphone had been on mute the entire time? And all you're seeing is my mouth going near ranting and raving. And I just look down to check. Is it muted? No, it's not muted. Imagine I've been ranting for the last like hour. And I've been muted. I think that would have sent me over the edge. So many TV shows I need to catch up with. I've still to watch that TV show From. I still need to watch the latest season of Daredevil. I was so excited for that to come out, but like I said, I've just got no motivation for anything. As soon as it was out and I was able to watch it, the motivation just disappeared. Literally just vanished overnight. The second I had access to watch it. And I've got no idea why. It's really frustrating. If I wasn't streaming this game or playing the game, I'd be probably sitting staring at the ceiling just now. I've lost count of the amount of nights recently. Well, not recently, but over the last few months where I've just lay on the couch staring at the ceiling, counting down the times till I can go into my bed and lie and stare at the ceiling and go to bed and sleep. And I've lost count. This road is taking absolutely forever. Oh, this save is doing my and they need to fix that in a patch. Whenever you save, that stutter is annoying. Right, let's get the crusty edge done. I think that crusty edge is done all the way up, so I'm going to reverse down and then start on that side. Why did that not flatten? Oh, it's flattening now. That wee patch is going to widen for them. Flatten it in. There we go, follow the line. One reverse, maybe, and one forward. One reverse and forward left after this. Then we can get the convoy up and running. That sunset lighting makes it really hard to see where the line is. My phone is going absolutely apeshit. Be ready to reverse. On the right side. There we go. There we go. A lovely bit of reversing there. All these patches they are nothing. Because they aren't there when you're tarmacking, they aren't there when you're putting the sand down. It's as soon as you're in the steamroller that's when they appear. I think I hit those barrels. I'm hitting something. Just keep following that edge. Eventually it'll widen out. Come on. Yeah, there we go, told you. I'm really looking forward to Valkyria on Sunday. Oh. Got distracted. I hit the wrong way, I did it again. So as I was saying, I'm really looking forward to playing Valkyria Chronicles on Sunday again. That was really fun. I guarantee that I don't know what the furthest I've ever made it in that game is, but if it's anything like Valkyria Chronicles 1 and 2, there'll be a mission with a giant tank that frustrates me to the point of almost rage quitting the game for good. Then I eventually need to force myself to keep trying that mission. There we go, some lovely reversing there. Reverse it? Yeah. Nope. It's power forward. That's a lovely crusty edge. Power through. It's one of the best birthday presents I've ever got this game. I was on the fence for so long about pre-ordering it, but when I got that birthday money I was like, you know what, I'm pre-ordering this game. Definitely got my money's worth out of this game so far. Across the edge done, and then I can reverse and get there. Let's get that patch done. That's another set of videos. I stopped doing my birthday week videos showing off everything I got for my birthday. I usually spread those videos over a week. I tend to just get money now, no one really buys presents. Although I'm still owed some presents, some late birthday presents, so depending on what I get I may show it off. I'm very tempted to do another advent calendar series. Oh, I 100% forgot to finish that side off. I thought that was me done. I don't know what advent calendar I'd like to do. There is an advent calendar that I've got my eye on that looks amazing. It's a miniatures board game one, Worms. So every day you get a different miniature, different piece for the game. And then at the end of the month, the calendar folds out into the terrain for the board and you can play the game with someone. So it's not just full of tat, it's a board game by the end of the month. It looks really good. I'm I've not priced it yet, but I can see it being quite pricey. But if it's okay, I may get it, invest for the channel, and do an advent calendar series in December. And I've had people ask me why I didn't do any more top lists of my favourite stuff after my top 13 favourite horror movies. And the reason was that video was pretty easy to make, and I've got so many different top lists I could easily do, but the amount of grief I got from YouTube about copyright strikes and stuff, even though it was all in fair use, it was a nightmare. Some of it still isn't sorted out to this day. All of it was in fair use, and yet I got... majority of it's been resolved, some of it's still pending. And when it does get fixed, a few months later they just hit me with this, the same people hit me with the same strike, and I've got to reappeal it for that particular video. Right, that road is almost done. So, depending on what the top list could be, I'm not sure if it'd be worth it for the hassle it can cause if it requires me to put clips in. Because I'd love to do like my top favourite sequels, my favourite comic book movies, I'd love to do stuff like that. It's just that the hassle from YouTube has been... it's been years now and it's still ongoing, it's a nightmare. Right, let's recall everything. Retain. 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 Is that a retain, Marco? Retain. There we go. Dispatch the vehicles. Right, let's see how it does now that this area has been paved. Although I didn't tweak the route now that the road is paved. Maybe I should have. Ooh, that was nearly off the road, but so far so good. So far so good. Okay, that wasn't smooth as I'd like it to be, and I can fix that off stream. As long as the trucks make it. Yeah, they'll make it. As long as the trucks make it for this mission, it's fine. But I can fix that off stream, maybe try and dump some sand and fill in the gap that's clearly there. Now hopefully this road's fine, but it's mostly gravel, so I can't see it being an issue. Mostly tarmac and gravel, so yeah. There's the flag, the telephone poles that I almost put the convoy into. Yeah, that I'm driving up fine with the pieces. Lots of sticks, but luckily they're just the kind that explode as soon as you drive over them. Case in point. Oh, what did you hit there? Was that just because I made a comment about them exploding? Oh, there's an actual tree, don't get stuck on the tree. I need to bring the mulcher up here and clear that off stream. There's a couple of downed trees. God damn it. Where was it? I'm just going to move these into the centre of the road a bit. I think it was this one right here. We're so close to the end as well. So close to the end. I wish when you're plotting points you can tilt the camera slightly so that you can get a better 3D view of the obstacles. Yes, there's it. Like, why are they almost in the centre of the road? That's what I want to know. Like, that one's basically on the... Request. Cancel route. I'm going to do more tweaking. This one right here. Let's get you into the centre of the road as best as I can. Same with you, let's just get you right there. Dispatch vehicles. Why are they so close to the road? Makes no sense. And there's the yellow door, I'm assuming we're going in. Let's just watch them enter, but why is this section turned red? Objective complete. Thank frack. Get some good XP and cash for that. What you got to say, Kelly? I'll get a trophy.
All three towers back in action. You did good today. Real good. Tonight, I'll raise my mug of cocoa to you.
Oh, I finished the level. This is the kind of work first responders do, day in, day out, in the face of danger. It's not about finding a way out by yourself, it's about making sure we can all make it through together. You've completed all the main objectives on this map. New maps are now available in the map selection. You can return to the hub to select newly unlocked map or stay here and finish your side activities. Continue playing. I don't have side activities, they basically dried up within like the first hour of being here. But there is so much I want to fix in this map. That'll be a nice little off stream, or maybe like a random stream of me just building roads at some point once I've finished the game. So yes, I'm going to go back to the hub. Let's see what we've unlocked. I know we've still got Sunken to do. I've not even started that level, Sunken. Oh yeah, I've not unlocked anything new. I need to do Sunken before I can unlock anything new. So I think that's a good point to end this stream on. Like, there's no point starting a level for like an hour and then ending the stream. So I'm going to end it here, and then I might be back tomorrow night. If I'm not, I'll be back on this game on Monday, and I'll be back on Sunday for Valkyria Chronicles 4. But I may be back tomorrow. Keep an eye on the Instagram and the Twitter, and we'll see. And if I remember to update, if not, just check the channel about 6 o'clock tomorrow night, UK time. And if I'm on. So thanks everybody for joining, because I could see there was quite a few people watching at one point. Thanks for joining. And thanks Robbie for joining, and a happy birthday to you, Robbie, if you're still watching. Everybody, have a good one.